It is true that creating positive relationships with children will help breed a positive learning environment, leading to the success of children's positive behavior and education. Not only that, showing children that you, their teacher, care strongly for them helps combat any other adversities they may be facing outside of school. An article by Gemma Ellis from the Education and Child Psychology Journal gives powerful insight on what happens to children who grow up in families with domestic abuse. Ellis states, there are other detrimental factors in the lives of children exposed to domestic abuse, such as parental poverty, substance abuse, or parental mental health. This package of adversity means that children exposed to domestic abuse are also exposed to more elements of risk. Research shows that these children are more likely to enter the care system, to develop conduct disorders, and to have a parent with a mental health difficulty than children not exposed to domestic abuse. Ellis goes on to say that training for teachers can have a positive impact on their knowledge, confidence, and their emotional responses to working with children exposed to domestic abuse, and that the key to recognizing when something was happening in a child's home life was to really know the child well and to recognize changes and/or differences in the child's behavior. One major way that teachers can easily create a caring community is to celebrate and acknowledge cultural differences in the classroom. Culture refers to the behaviors, values, and beliefs that a group shares and passes on from one generation to the next. Because children share their cultural context with members of their group, cultural differences are differences between groups rather than individuals. Therefore, cultural variation needs to be considered as well as individual variation in deciding what is developmentally appropriate. To ensure that learning experiences are meaningful, relevant, and respectful to children and their families, that is, for those experiences to be culturally appropriate, teachers must have some knowledge of the social and cultural contexts in which children live. Such knowledge helps teachers build on children's prior experiences and learning so they can help children progress. A third grade teacher told us, each morning I start with a class meeting. We sit in a circle and I greet the kids in various ways and they respond back to me with the same greeting. Then each child goes around the circle and greets the person on either side of them. Each Monday, the students spend a minute telling the class what they did over the weekend. This sharing time gives me a glimpse into their lives. A second grade bilingual teacher in her first year of teaching says, our school believes in conscious discipline, so that really creating a caring community because we have created a school family and we try to treat everyone equally in how we wanted to be treated. We also treat the students with respect because how we act reflects on the students. To agree with this, one student told us, I feel like inclusion was the key in my early education. My teachers during that time were very good at getting the whole class involved in group activities. Clearly, what we are taught about creating a caring community tends to be actually what happens in the classroom. Good teachers can make their students feel comfortable, which helps them learn and develop in healthy and successful ways.